What's up, Delta? There's 2 Delta zones. What the hell? Oh, hell nah. I'm in VC if you guys want a VC. By you guys, I mean Delta zone. What's up, everybody? How we doing, chat? How we doing? What's up, Mad Matt? What's up, Surge? What's up, other Delta zone? What's up, Random? Daniel, hello? Damn, there's 3 Deltas now. Obi Sunju, hello? What's going on, everybody? Let me go to...
Dang!
Hey!
I got imposter! What the hell?
When the imposter is sus, bro. What the hell?
Oh, who is this extra? Who is this random?
Whoa! Maybe he's the real one. We don't know yet.
What do you mean? I'm the real one!
Oh, that's true.
I'm the real one. I am the zone.
He is a real one.
I am a real one. See my PFP. Why is your PFP a trash can?
I don't know, Delta. Why is it a trash can?
It's not me. It's not me.
That trash can probably didn't delay the update, man.
I delayed nothing. These are all allegations. There's nothing to prove it.
Oh, chat's freaking out. Did I clickbait again? Oops. No, there's no changes yet, but they already said they're making changes, and we're gonna talk about what changes they can make. What changes do you guys want to see? Because they're going to listen. Like, it's very obvious they're going to listen. So, like, what changes do you guys actually want to see? And delayed by LeBron!
Delayed by LeBron.
It's the slow... Key type is the slowest one? I don't know. Stamina is rough.
E-type?
Spirit gun in-game?
That'd
be sweet.
Grind, like, passively.
Make weaker forms more usable? I agree. Want forms to perfect faster? I feel you. How about this, though? How about this, Waka? How about this, right? Let me ask you guys a question. Everybody calm down. Breathe in, breathe out. Everyone chill on comments. I wanna ask y'all a question. Type 1 if you're ready to answer the question. Type 1, please. Type 1 if you're ready. We're chill? We're ready? Alright. Let me ask you guys an honest question. Do you guys want the form perfecting to be faster? Or do you want it to debuff you less? And by less, I mean for less time. Like, do you actually want it to be faster? Or do you just want to catch up to where you were way faster? Like, cause be honest though. No. I don't think you guys are understanding. Listen. I feel you gotta listen, right? If they just make it blindly faster, right? What's the fun in that? What was the point, right? Now, I think what you guys really want. What you guys really want is the debuff. That's the problem, right? Guys, okay, let me reword my question better. Let me reword my question better. Calm down, chill. Deep breath. One in chat. Let me get this straight, right? Do you guys hate that it debuffs you? Like, is that what you actually care about? Or, like, getting to the end as a whole? Because I know you want to get to the end. But we can all kind of agree getting to the end should low-key take a while. We can agree on that, right? It's the debuff that's the bad part, right? Debuff is the problem? Okay. That's what I was thinking. Because again, I can't speak for everybody, but I think when people say that it takes too long, I think what they mean is I am debuffed for too long. Does that make sense? 1 in chat if that makes sense. 1 in chat if you agree, 2 in chat if you don't. Because think about it like this, right? If the debuff was worse, or better we should say, if the debuff was better, it would be easier to perfect it in the long run. if the debuff was better. Alright, everyone agrees, okay. Almost everyone, like 90% of people agree. That's what I wanted to know. Because that's what I genuinely believe. And I was like, I'm like, damn, people are complaining a lot. But I think that they're like, I think what they're complaining about is something that, like, entirely different than, like, what they're actually saying. Like, when you guys say you want it to be faster, I feel like what you mean is you don't like the debuff. How did perfecting get changed? Okay, I gotta put an asterisk. It did not get changed yet, but they are, like, obviously they're planning on changing it because they did that survey. Everyone is complaining. Like, it's obvious they're gonna change it eventually. How long the path forms could potentially take? I feel that, but listen. Hear me out, chat, right? Hear me out. Perfecting taking a long time is not a bad thing. Debuff isn't noticeable as a key build. That is straight cap and you know it. Unless you spam ultimates, then I get you. But the charging speed is horrendous. Now here's what I'll say, right? Here's what I'll say. If the debuff was easier to get past, I think we would all think that the mechanic was actually pretty good. Okay.
I remember the charging for my ultimate, like when it was D, when it was F, it was fucking horrendous. But now it's like B.
Yeah,
it's so much more manageable.
They're adding new forms eventually, yes. The next update will add so many freaking forms, dude. So many.
In the private.
So chat, listen up, right? Here's what I'm thinking, right? Let me ask you guys another question. So one in chat. We're all calm, right? We're ready to answer? Breathe. Actually, no. Instead of a 1, can we just type ... Like we're like Ultra Instant Goku, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just like, just ... There we go. Look at how calm chat is right now. We're all so calm and tranquil. We're so calm right now. Alright. Dog, y'all are so calm, yo. What the hell? I aspire to be like you guys, for real. Dude, they're so calm.
This is Morse code as chat.
This is mind-boggling how calm they are, guys. Bro wrote Morse code? It's not, what the fuck? Dude, what the hell? Alright, listen. Here's my question, right? I want all of you to think while we're calm, and then answer. Other than the debuff, is there really a problem with the form perfecting? Like, is there really something bad about it, right? Like, what other than the debuff is bad about the form perfecting? This isn't like a bully. This isn't like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm genuinely asking. There is nothing wrong with it other than the debuff, right? Rush attack takes too long. Well, rush attack doesn't debuff you. And also, I don't think rush attack takes that long at all, really. Rush attack is one of the easier ones for me. The length to grind it. Now keep in mind, guys, the debuff is the problem, though. You guys, you're not worried about, we all agreed on this earlier. We're not worried about getting everything to, like, the max stat. What we're worried about is getting stamina and key control to B. We all agree that, right? Dots. I have one last... This will be a quick one. Very quick, so I need some quick dots real quick. We need everyone to calm down. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's a 5. Thank you. I'll read that in 1 second. If getting to B on stamina and key control was less tedious and was way faster, the update would be good. Yes or no?
I agree.
Because keep in mind, these other stats don't debuff you. It's only stamina and key control. Yes. Okay. That concludes the experiment. Obviously, this doesn't speak for everybody. But this is there's a majority of people here. A lot of you don't like it. A lot of you some of you like it, right? I think, like, cause keep in mind, guys, you don't want to just finish the content immediately. Like, what the fuck is the point? Then you won't log in tomorrow and be like, oh, I got nothing to do. Like, listen, if you guys could perfect your form in, like, 1 second, you would log in the next day, and be like, damn, there's nothing to do, and you wouldn't be playing DBOG. And at the end of the day, that sucks. We should be wanting to play. Now, I am totally on your side. I am totally on your side when you guys say it is annoying that the debuff is so bad. Mastery killed your grandfather? That's not a good thing. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. Even though it's long, I enjoy form perfecting. I do, too. It's very fun and rewarding. However, like, the process itself is sometimes not fun when it just takes forever and you feel debuffed to hell. So, here is my, let's all get dots. Here's my suggestion, right? And I talked about this in my video, so let's all calm down. One final calm down. This is the last one, I promise. We're so calm right now. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're so calm right now. This is my suggestion, right? First, we have to explain how it works, and then we will explain how to fix it. So when you vanish like this, at F, everyone pay attention, dots. At F, it takes 2.5 times more stamina. At D, it takes 2 times more stamina. At C, it takes 1.5 times more stamina. And then at B, it takes 0 times more stamina. So B is your base. We all understand that? And then once you get to A, I believe it's like 1.5 times, and then S is 2 times. So to fix it, all you have to do is make it so F is 1.75 times more, D is 1.5 times more, and C is 1.25 times more. That, like, halves it. Do we agree? And before we go, you guys know how when you're mastery rank 0 on your new form you got, the first few levels are the hardest to do? Like the first level or two, the first bar is the hardest to complete. You guys know that? Basically, the reason that is because you get more time in your form as you get more progress on it. And more time in the form is more time you're spending mastering the form before you have to wait. And that's the problem with stamina and key type. You lose too much, and therefore, it takes forever to level it up. Forever to level it up. So, that's my theory. And it seems like literally 95% of you are like, yes, I agree. No, I don't think you need a dummy at all. I think a dummy would be brainless. You guys want to know what I've been doing this last, like, couple hours? Leak the par race? What par race? You guys want to know what I've been doing the last 2 hours while I'm just, like, watching shows? And it's been kind of fun. I've been grinding Zenny. I did all my space dailies. I did my Daima history quests. And now I'm in future. And I'm just grinding space. I'm just grinding Zenny. And look, my Super Saiyan 2 went from nothing, literally nothing, to this. I'm done with my melees. My key type is already at freaking almost B. And obviously, yeah, my stamina and my key attack and my key blast are lower. And that's because I don't really do these a lot, right? But these, realistically, are not that hard to do. And when I go into Time Chamber, I'm going to get a huge buff on the... Like, key attack will probably be almost done after Time Chamber if I focus that. And then key blast and key type are easy, bro. You want to know how you do it? You do this. You charge up to max. You just freaking spam F while you watch YouTube videos, man. That's all you do. And, like, look. Like, this is without HTC. Like, it goes up pretty dang fast. Like, it's not that bad at all. I do have 2 times mastery. Now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I do agree that maybe there should be, like, some sort of 2 times mastery way to get it legit. However, I do want to remind you guys that Time Chamber is very easy to buy now for free. You don't need Robux to get it. You can just use Zenny. And like the Zenny is super easy to get nowadays. Key blast is easy, not key attack. Key attack is really easy too. You just have to sit there and dedicate yourself to it. Which I guess is, maybe if that's what you mean, then yeah. Like you do have to dedicate yourself to it. But that's why I've been spamming Lightning Shower Rain. This levels my key attack. And my key mode, because I sit there charging it. And the reason I'm doing an ultimate instead of a super is because my T-type isn't at B yet, so my charging is slow. But the charging debuff doesn't affect your ultimate T. No lie, I don't mind the perfecting system. I'm on Xbox, so I can fly constantly as getting tired restores your stamina a little. Holding my Xbox fly controls like using an auto system, it's easy. Yeah, like, I mean, another thing too, guys. Do you guys want to know a cheat code that someone discovered? One of my friends discovered. What about a daily that people can do? I mean, so whenever people say, Delta, get out, bro. I'm trying to capture this fucking thing, man. Whenever people say, like, add a daily or something for perfecting, I'm like, no, you don't have to do that. Just tweak the system a little bit. It'll be better. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, it's not really necessary as long as it is easier. Like, if we just tweak this a little bit, you don't need to do that. However, I will say just adding like one daily that helps with perfecting or some shit, or mastery. Like a daily that gives you like 10 minutes of 2 times mastery or some shit. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that, realistically. But like, and you're right, it would kind of be content. But like, again, I don't think you need to do that. There's just nothing wrong with it. What's up, Spaghetti? What's up,
Spaghetti.
I don't know why this guy likes spaghetti. I mean, I like nothing against spaghetti.
Isn't he the Freezer Force now?
I don't know if he's in the Freezer Force or not.
Did we declare off?
Oh yeah, he is in the Freezer Force. It's not good. We have to free him. He was captured.
Not free him.
Quickest way to go from 765 to 800. Daima history quests, Otherworld raids, and Boo Saga raids. Those are the quickest way. Or if you have the gravity chamber is actually like kind of cracked for high levels. It's so good.
Is that Dennis?
Will the path update release with a new saga, and if yes, what saga would it be? So the devs have already spoken, saying that sagas are kinda technically not coming anymore. You can think of it like this, right? Basically,
it's like DLC to the previous world.
It's like DLC kinda, yeah. They're adding on to the previous worlds. It's not necessarily a new saga. There will be new quests and shit. It'll be like mini content updates that are gonna be like way easier to make than just entire new map every time. Like, it's gonna be much better. And if they ever needed to make a new world, I'm sure they would. Like for the Daima update, right? It makes sense why you would make new world. It makes so much sense. But like for the Battle of Gods saga, like, do you think they would make a whole new world for that? Like, that just kind of doesn't make sense.
Literally just one more ship.
Yeah, it's literally just like a ship. If you're going off of the anime, right?
That's the anime. Yeah, that's probably what they're going off of.
Yeah, if they just add a ship in the ocean, like that would be enough, man. May I ask a question? If you had asked the question then, I would have read it, man. Yeah, I remember you, Nexus. That was this morning. I do remember you, yeah. Changing Super Saiyan 3's multiplier to ultimate, it's just... Unfortunately, it's not a good idea. Because number one, you'd have to do that for every level 400 form. Number two, it would make the like, legend form kind of, like, stupid. What you're saying... I get the point of what you're saying. You want Super Saiyan 3 to at least be comparable to Ultimate, so you have a reason to use it, and I 1,000,000% agree with you. I think it's stupid that it's not like that already. I'm just saying, like, the way that you proposed it isn't a good way to do it. I don't know what a good way to do it is, to be fair. You still think God will be easy to get them Primal? I mean, a guesstimate, yeah. Probably. But you never know, but you'll see. You need to add a God Chamber. Maybe in the past update they'll add a God Chamber. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Chat, what if the God Chamber was just like, it scaled with your HTC stats, so like if you were done with HTC, you'd also be done with God Chamber, but it let you also train your stats, so that way you could do 20 a day instead of 10 a day. That'd be kind of sweet. And it was just another 30 minutes of time chamber a day that you could use for perfecting and shit. That'd be sweet. Is this guy really bugged? What the hell? I don't like Ultimate, it's so plain. Yeah, we all agree. Ultimate is tiresome. Do you know any of the Legendary Super Saiyan path forms? I mean, obviously it'd be Legendary Super Saiyan. But from there, you can just assume that it'd be LSJ 2 and LSJ 3. Which are, like, actual things. What are the changes?
Yeah,
sorry, I just joined. The changes aren't added yet, but they're like... They're obviously, like, thinking of stuff to do. Ultimate is simple and clean. I like how it looks more than Savior for Saiyans. I feel you if you like it more than Savior. But the problem with Ultimate is, yeah, it is clean, but I'm tired of looking at it. It's just base form with a lock in here. So, like, I'm just tired of looking at it, you know? It's to the point where I would rather just use 1, 2, and 3 than Ultimate, even though Ultimate is better. Like, I straight up, like, that's literally my plan. Like, I'm so tired of using Ultimate that I'm just not going to anymore. Is Jiro bugged?
What do you mean bugged?
Jiro is so buggy.
Bro's bugged.
Is he just in a wall or something?
Yeah, he's in a wall.
What the?
Fake blast or something.
Try. No, he's just
Quantum explosion his ass.
Like, he can't
Quantum
be hit
explosion.
either.
You sure?
Yeah,
It's like the ultimate bug.
Yeah.
Damn. Rip everyone who's a level 300 or lower. Or whatever level it is for him.
Yeah, Ultimate is immediately going off the toolbar when pass drop. Absolutely. Chaotic Kai is so cool, yeah. It's another reason, like, Ultimate just sucks. Oops, I'm using
Where's Jiro?
But yeah, no, like, here's my opinion on what they should do right now. I think the Ultimate, the DCBAS needs to be removed for it. And just leave it how it was before the update. And then what would the math be like? Let me see. Let me pull up the forums. Ultimate form is 3.5 with a 72% damage distance. If we pull
No,
up
but you can't
3
hit Jiro
Ines,
That's what I said.
with like one hit. Did I kill you?
you killed me.
No. But you can't hit him. It's only like one hit per though. I'm getting 1,000 damage in every time I use Final Explosion.
I cannot believe
Yeah, I'm
this.
chilling on that.
Think about the 1K Zenny
Okay,
though.
let me think about this though. Hold on. Okay, listen up, chat. Listen up. Let's put our big boy pants on. Okay. So let's say
I cannot believe that worked.
let's say you're doing 1,000 damage, right? Just period. You just do 1,000 damage. Super Saiyan 3, you multiply that by 3, that's 3,000.
But
Ultimate is only 3.5. Is that really true?
Um,
I feel like the difference
yeah,
between the two
3.5.
is more. Yeah, it is 3.5. And then the damage resistance is 66%.
I thought
So-
it was 70.
No, on 3. Ultimates is 72.
Oh, 3.
So here's
Oh.
the thing, right? Let's say if Ultimate didn't have a DCBAS, And let's look at 3. 3 is almost A across the board, so we'll just say it's A across the board, right? If you're doing 1,000 damage in base, 3,000, or no, we'll just say you're doing 1,003 to simplify it. So you're doing 1,003, and then you add A, which is a, let's see, F is 0, D is 5, C is 10, B is 15, A is 20. 20% increase. No, we need the base calculator, so it would be so 3,000. What's 20% of 3,000?
3,600.
Bro died to error.
It's 20. Wait, what?
It's 600.
No. Yeah, 600. So you're doing 3,600. And then ultimate, yeah, that would make it stronger than ultimate, because ultimate would just be 3,500.
Oh my god, you suck at this.
I
So,
messed
yeah.
it up on purpose.
If they took off the DC BAS for ultimate, Super Saiyan 3 would be stronger, damage-wise. After doing the math. So, I mean, yeah, if they took the DC BAS off of ultimate, then, I mean, a fully perfect, keep in mind, it's fully perfected. 3 is capped at B for melee, I know. It's only the basic damage, though. For all the rushes, it's, you know. What am I doing here? Did I do some more dailies? I think so.
Did you finish everything?
The history quests I wanted to do, yeah. The ones that I can do, at least. I'm not doing the King Cold one. Actually, I might as well. They're easy.
It's like one point shot.
One final explosion.
Will multipliers be
That's not
different?
fun.
Probably not for paths, but, like... The paths are all getting different abilities, supposedly. That's what they were saying.
She has one final explosion.
What's your obsession with destroying your whole body?
Yes. I did not expect me to do that much damage. I forgot how overpowered ultimate is.
So we're gonna have the god healing? No. It's not the forms that are getting it, it's the paths themselves. So, unfortunately. It should be the forms, not the paths.
I know what path Delta's going. He's going his native
So
path.
maybe they'll change it.
Ain't that right, Delta?
Huh? What path?
You're going your native path.
What do you mean native?
The monkey.
That's not me, that's Ethan.
No. Same person.
What is this racism I'm hearing, bro? I'm live streaming right now, man.
King Cold's
Racism.
bugged on my screen. He has to
Racism.
go on here.
He's a Saiyan, bro. Like, what? You're just
Nah,
assuming.
man. There was some undertones on that.
Undertones. No.
I might have
No,
to
I'm fine
with
with splashing this.
Boss.
Do it.
Sauce man?
I cannot kill Ultra Elite Frieza Soldier with a final explosion. Yeah, I think it's time to put this move in the bag. This move sucks.
Yeah, it
Or we got
sucks a
nerfed
lot,
to
yeah.
high hell.
Why they have to nerf it so bad?
Because it
I
was
missed the
OP.
1 million damage final explosion. It was
Can't
fair.
believe it did that much.
I was just walked in, bro. Like, what's the problem with that? Delta, what's a good key move?
Not
Like key
final
move, I mean
explosion.
ultimate. Yeah, what's the new Dragon Fist cutscene? Alright, come here, Delta. I'm hitting you with Dragon Fist. Where you at?
What? Where are you? Oh, that's. Oh no, Dragon Fist. If only I could,
It's
press
at the
bar
beginning.
next.
I see it. Nah, I thought it was a cutscene when you land it.
No, that's still in the beginning.
Oh yeah, Delta, you're dead now. Come here. You're
I'm
ready for
really
this. You're not ready for this ultimate. No, stand
Oh
still.
really? Ooh, scary.
Where you at? Where'd you go? I'm blind.
I stopped moving. Literally following me.
Where did you go? There's too many level 800s, bro. There's 3 of you. Is this you? That's Bobby.
Went from 633 to 800 from one gravity chamber
Watch
session
out,
with
Delta.
2 times. That's wild.
Ooh, final flash. Scary.
Yeah, gravity chamber is busted right now. Agree with old not having DCBS or maybe having it capped lower. I mean, either they can remove it, the DCBAS from Ultimate, or they can just make it so that way everything is at F except for the key control and stamina.
You want to see my version?
Which would be at B. But I mean, it'd be better if they could just remove it. Because think about it, Ultimate wouldn't become useless. It would so be tankier.
This would change the college.
Cheddar, was that from like...
Ah,
was that from like 30 minutes ago?
what the?
Is Super Final Flash a lie? Yes.
It is a lie. I
It
can
was
confirm.
it was propaganda made by the left. I can confirm. The joke, by the way, guys.
Delta, you're not ready for the most meta key move back in the day.
Elena. What is that? What are you doing?
Stand still. No, come back. Come
What
back.
are you doing?
Come
You're
back.
Like A-posing. You're like flying toward me. You're
Super
all
Final
blue.
Flash was a joke. It wasn't a joke. It was just they.
Don't worry about
They
it. You'll see it.
didn't
You'll see when I
manage to
land
put
it.
it in. They never managed
Come
to
on,
put it
bro.
into the game.
I won't kill you, bro. It's a Saiyan
You're
Saga
actually
move.
scaring me. What the hell is what are you
Saiyan Saga
doing?
move. Come here, bro.
You're not even posing. You're just like generic posing. It's scaring me.
Come here, bro.
Get away from me.
Stop running.
Is that Orange Piccolo?
What the?
No way. It's Orange
Jade
Pickle
Aim.
Goat.
What's the big news? The big news is the
Humongous
devs
news.
are finally listening to us for once. Maybe.
Oh wait, this,
hold
hold on.
They're claiming
this,
to.
Hold on. Wait for a sec. Wait.
It's a close range move.
Hold on. I
don't
got
know.
that two up. I got that two up. Goodness.
Do you think
There's-
perfecting should just make form stronger instead of making you weaker first? Actually, no, I don't.
How did I not get hit by that? What?
I
No.
think that making you
ask.
weaker is
Oh, wait,
perfectly
yes.
fine.
Hold
The problem with it making you weaker is that it genuinely like takes too long to get back to where you were, and that by itself
Yes.
is tedious.
Tap me up.
That's the problem. It's not necessarily the
You guys need
the
that.
fact it makes you weaker. It's just how long.
Meteor burst.
Think they can remove F tier? No, they don't have to remove F tier. If they remove F,
That's it.
they can't. They physically can't remove F tier.
Ooh,
each other.
scary.
It's like when
at
Frieza
that
first showed
damage.
up. Yeah, exactly. Like here's the thing, guys. If you just remove the debuffing from it, then you can't actually like create game mechanics such as having certain forms have a drawback
that
of
word.
lower stamina and shit, so that way you can go to a lower form.
Yes,
If there were
homie.
no drawbacks at all,
Interrupt me.
period,
Not like that.
What happened? That wasn't me.
if there
Was
were
the
no
orange pickle
drawbacks,
one.
period, then there would be no reason to use a lower level form. And I think we all agree we all kind of want to use lower level forms. Make a guide on clans. There's not really much to talk about with clans. It's very, very self-explanatory. I can try. I'll make a video discussing it, but you're not really gonna learn too much from it. Oh shit. I didn't think I would run into NPCs in future that were as strong as space NPCs. So does Form Master go up with every action now? Yes. Very, very good update.
Ultimate's like, why'd you take no damage?
Will Half Saiyans get the same path as Saiyans? No. Half Saiyans are getting different paths.
Fucking.
I'll destroy this planet.
I'll destroy you. In this.
He was kind of lazy out of form everyone has with no downsides. Well, the thing is, it's like there aren't downsides for any form.
In this. Catch.
Every action increasing mastery will help with Great Ape. That's actually a very good point. I'm surprised that you made a good point, Dalton.
No, Delta, that's it. I'm tired of you.
What are you gonna do? What are you?
All they have to do is make the gain faster for it. For the lower letters, yes. The higher letters can stay the same.
That damage.
Ooh, I'm scared. Why are they so fast?
They should make it so if you don't have like C+ on your forms, your key drains, so you have to use lower forms. Your key drains, like it slowly goes down while you're in your form. I don't think that's necessary. That would be hell. That on top of the charging. Whew. The draining thing is from mastery. That's what I think you gotta understand. Mastery, like, obviously it's not key draining, but it's a similar idea.
Yes,
Oops.
it's over. What do you know about the hypertane race ability?
What do you think the new multipliers for the new forms are gonna be? Probably 3.75 if we're continuing, because Ultimate's 3.5. Probably 3.75, then 4, then 4.25. Probably. They could jump it to 4. It'd be kind of sweet if they did that, but... You're my server? What's up, bro?
Oh, yeah, I just beat Delta with Great Ape. This guy sucks.
I'm in Super Saiyan!
You're 40 levels higher than me. Hey, wait, does
Shutter.
Great Ape have thingy? Okay, it does. That's what I was saying.
Why are we in a cage? Why is this like a straight cage?
Is that one a hell?
Oh god, I can't escape.
How do I run so fast?
How did that delay, bro? What the fuck? Whatever, man.
No, Jaden.
That's
Help
it, I got
yourself.
blocked.
Oh god, I almost one-shot him. My fault, OG.
The multiplier is by 0.5. That's true, yeah. You're right. You're correct.
That's so huge.
So it would be 4, probably.
See what Jaden said?
Maybe a good change for form perfecting, having stamina and key type train faster with more stats you have for key control and such. Funnily enough, a lot of the devs had that idea. I don't really love it. I don't really like that idea.
That's it.
Because it forces you to, like, if you just don't have enough stats in that, like, it's like tough luck. I think it would just be better if they made it easier to get to B.
Move.
If they made it easier to get to B,
Unlocked.
that's all they would need to do.
I
I'm
cannot.
nuts.
This is bullshit.
Jaden Ozzy Zoni. I think the path one will be 4 times because the only reason so they weren't completely met. Yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
shit.
Dennis!
You guys are right on that.
That.
The idea you commented, is it good or bad? On my video? I don't know.
Oh my god, you can't get. Oh, it doesn't even hit me. Lol.
died to air, man. Fucking.
The daily dummies thing, I don't super agree with. I think they just need to adjust it. Because dummies is like, trust me guys, dummies sounds like a good idea until you're sitting there punching something brainlessly for a long time. Like, what are good fighting styles for PvP? You're asking the wrong guy, bro.
Why are you laid out like this?
Scooter. Ain't that right, Bobby?
And Suku, that has nothing to do with anything, no. It's Super Saiyan God is obviously the divine path. The Super Saiyan 4s are already confirmed to be shared together. They're gonna be reskins of each other. You basically get to decide which one you want, which one you prefer. Out of a concept for a video stream, DM me it. Yeah, these are the guys that live.
Yeah, it's trying to set your demon straight.
I hope I'm not too late.
Gray said they have never even thought of adding UE and UI. That is not technically true at all, no. It's very common knowledge that those forms are definitely being added eventually. It's just that you guys have to understand, why would they think about adding it right now when we don't even have Super Saiyan God? It's completely not what Gray said. In the shows, which 4 is stronger? Probably GTs. I don't know, though. I never really think about it. It doesn't really matter to me. What were the changes? There aren't any changes yet, but based on the survey, we can pretty much assume that changes are coming. Because obviously a lot of people probably just review bomb the survey. Not review bomb. It's probably genuine, like, I'm not saying, like, it's... Because review bomb is typically, like, unjustified. Like, totally justified. But you guys kind of get what I'm saying, right?
How am I getting jumped?
He ran into the beam.
No, he's jumping me.
Oh. I can't control what that guy does.
Yes, you can. Your Delta, put him in the Delta zone or something.
I haven't unlocked that ability yet.
Okay, bro.
Where'd you go? Where did you go?
Not with Gilbert.
You're over there.
I'm being dead ass. There's someone here called Gilbert.
On Gilbert?
Yes, on Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Come to me, I'm over. Look,
On
Gilbert. Where's he at? It's over 297. He's right here.
Guys, we're
Gilbert.
getting both Daima and GT Super Saiyan 4.
Oh my god.
You get the pick.
Him. It's him.
Yeah,
It's
Pablo,
actually
that's
Gilbert.
100% true. We'll get it eventually, but it's literally not needed right now. Okay, so what's the changes? There's no changes yet. We're discussing changes. At the start of the stream, a bunch of us had huge discussions about changes we'd want to see.
Oh.
And I'm gonna forward the information to the devs. Basically, the whole stream, the idea at the start of the stream was to get ideas for the devs. Because the devs, like, you know, it's funny to joke around and whatnot, but they actually do listen to the players. No, you're good, man. Nothing wrong with not being here from the very beginning. It's just like, just how it is. But yeah, no, like, I basically at the start of the stream, I asked everybody, like, what they actually don't like about the perfecting system. Not just like, I basically asked them, like, don't just say perfecting bad law. Like, tell me what is actually wrong. And when they did, I was like, alright. So do you guys not like the perfecting system, or do you not like that it debuffs you? And they were all, literally everyone was just like, I just don't like how it debuffs me.
Stop that. Okay, you cannot counter Ki blasts. You're about to eat a Mystic Flash.
You could never counter them.
I don't know. I just felt like being a bit like,
Why do you think
mystical.
I didn't do that?
Stop that.
That's what. Make you lesser better.
Why is it so swole?
Lock-in dinners.
Do not come down here.
Or else what?
Look at my goofy eye character.
What are you talking about? Are you laid out like that? Oh.
Doing archer push-ups, bro.
What is this lag?
Popping my freaking hair, you codge.
That's my hair!
I've had this hair since since you were born.
Dude, I sent you that message through my head. I'm like, say since you were born, please.
Dude, this game... Dude, how old are you?
19.
You are 1 year older than me!
Exactly, bro.
This game wasn't around when you existed.
Yes, it was. That's it. I'm giving you back shots, come here.
Really now.
Good. I'll pop a Kaioken.
You know about the Hyper Saiyan race ability.
What changes are there? There's no changes yet. The stream was to gather information.
Player has too low bounty to steal. That means you're a poor boy.
It was to gather information, so that way the devs can make a change. Because I'm pretty sure this is the first survey we've ever gotten. I could be wrong. Maybe there was one way before.
They can follow me.
You cannot escape the Delta Zone.
What do you mean?
I'm faster than you, by the way.
Yeah, because you're using Kaioken probably.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Chisholm, no, you're not the only one. That's the reason it's like that is because Roblox servers are really bad. They simply don't function properly.
Where's Delta? He could be planning a sneak attack on me any second now.
Are you this paranoid?
I can feel your fucking energy, bro.
Really now? Why can't
I
you
can
find where
feel
I
the
am?
poverty mind control.
Stupid mind control? You see these other hairs.
Mystic caught. That is my fault, Cuzzo. They gutted that move. Holy Jesus
It's not
Christ.
gutted, it's just worse.
A lot worse.
Good
Before,
was.
before it had fucking boost
Well, yeah,
on it,
before
like,
it was the
finished
greatest move in the game's history, man. Like, of course they
What
gutted
move are you
it.
talking about?
Putting up LeBron numbers going to
Literally.
towards Michael Jordan fucking baseball.
What move are y'all
Mystic
got?
Flash.
What are you
Mystic
talking
Flash.
about?
Mystic
Mystic
Flash.
Mystic
Flash.
Flash? Oh, bro. That shit
That
was
move-
not locked dynamic.
That move was not balanced for Namek, bro.
That used to be my bread and butter. I used to rock this move since day one, just because it was a counter ult.
It's like another counter ult other than Burst Rush.
There's no other than Burst Rush.
No, I swear there is.
There isn't. Sorry to break it to you, pal. And Burst Rush doesn't. I swear Burst Rush doesn't even work on key blasts.
No,
Or
it
key
does.
attacks. It does. No.
There was an old like counter move, like another counter ultimate. Must have been removed.
Charging up energy, Jaden. Leave me alone. Delta not come to the cell games. I'm preparing a nuke.
You're what?
I'm preparing a nuke. Trust.
Why are you preparing a nuke? Are you going to nuke cell?
No. You'll see if you come over here.
I'm not gonna go over there.
No, come over. I won't hit you with it.
You're going to hit me with it.
I won't.
You promise?
Yes.
You think you promise?
On Daima update, I'm not hitting you with it.
On Gilbert?
On Jamal, I'm not hitting you with it.
Who is Jamal?
You won't understand.
Alright.
Unk doesn't know.
No, I don't.
I'm
Alright.
charging up a nuke.
Use hollow purple instead of Pui Pui. Is hollow purple better?
This?
Trying to walk
Don't
onto
onto
cell.
me. Don't walk onto me. That shit that you hit me!
I hit you. Spirit Bomb has an
151k.
actual fucking AoE. I didn't know Spirit Bomb had an AoE.
Oh, the bomb didn't have an AoE, that's what you thought?
I thought it was like when he hit Vegeta, which is like, it's a Greco
And what
grab
did
move.
that
It brings
do?
him up. It brings him up.
I agree.
never
Filters
been
for the
like that.
moves would be freaking awesome.
You know what? Elta, you complaining too much. Now I'm gonna hit you with a fucking Spirit Bomb.
Dude, hollow purple is way worse than Pui Pui, bro. What the hell? You scammed me.
Bro, why does that drain my key, bro? It moves so obnoxious.
Oh! Well, that's the big one!
It's fast, but it's not as strong.
We can talk about
I'm gonna go
this.
stamina break Delta. I'll PayPal you $2.
What?
You said
I don't have PayPal, but
$2?
yeah.
Bobby? Bobby, no.
Delta,
I
I'll
don't
send
have
you half of
PayPal,
it, bro.
Bobby. I don't have a PayPal, Bobby.
Oh, he's
It's a
scamming.
Oh
joke.
my god.
So he's
You
scamming.
know I don't have PayPal. Yeah.
Oh! Shit. You missed again.
Vortex Crusher. Ah, fuck.
Techneron, you should perfect Meta Cooler. Trust me.
Can you not? Is that the bug?
No, you should perfect Meta Cooler.
I don't know what the significance is that. Hey, I hit cell.
Meta Cooler is really ugly. Trust me, bro. Perfect Meta Cooler.
That's it. Backshot time, Delta. Where you at?
You won't regret it.
Not hurting me.
The key goes to S. I'll perfect it. Unironically, I think it does.
Why is Jaden on me?
Good shit, Jaden. Jaden, stun one more time. Hit him with a sun skill, Jaden. I know you have one. Shit. Aiden, do your job, Aiden. Aiden. No, I missed it. Kyle can finish. We're stuck in 2018.
No!
Back shots. You actually die from this.
No, I don't.
You would have. I was about to knuckle ball you. I have no key.
I'm not dying to this. I'm not dying to two jobbers.
I'm popping Kyle Ken. You're not escaping.
Dennis knows a lot about jobbers. He hires them in WWE a lot.
No!
I do. Delta would understand.
Bro, Bobby's doing this whole stream. We're having like this whole Family Guy side plot.
You really are. Be incredible if they release Pass before September. I think that's very likely. Has anyone been to Ring since the new update? Genuinely, is it just a ghost town? There's like maybe one more Z tier player.
What the fuck did that do? I just ate rabbit meat and now I have a buff, huh?
Ranked is dead. Oh, speaking of rabbit meat, I wanted to... Guys, I want to show you guys something crazy, right? Look at this shit. Which one is it? I think it's the Divine Water, but it might be the whole... I think it's Divine Water. You guys can get this from buying it from Baba or from the AFK chamber. Look at this,
Do you have
right?
Ultra Divine Water?
There is an Ultra Divine Water. You guys see my stamina?
I have 4 of those.
You guys see my stamina right now? How fast it drains? Watch this.
Oh god.
Look at this. And then you could just go right back into training. If you get the better version, it fully heals it. It helps with your debuffs a lot. And they're super cheap. What's up, Nero fan 143?
Hey. I should probably change my name back.
It's my stamp. No, I like Nero fan 143.
There's lore behind that.
You don't like Nero from Devil May Cry?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
He gets it, bro.
He gets it. Of course I get it, bro.
Delta doesn't.
Devil May Cry is
That's why he's
freaking
got-
awesome, man.
That's why Delta's about to get hit by the Delta Zone.
Bang, bang,
What?
bang, pull my double trigger, bro. I love that shit.
Shit!
Block
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Check this out, chat.
Never gonna catch me. Oh shit.
Oh! I almost got you.
Almost got me.
Check this out.
You're too slow.
This is unfair. I have 100 agility.
What was it? What item do I have?
You're like, I'm
Divine
like,
water.
you're racing against a kid in a wheelchair, but it's just not fair.
Ultra Divine Water.
I'm equipping
I'm gonna
Divine
buy-
Water.
Look, 10 of them are 5,000. That's nothing.
Where did you
Dennis,
go?
I have
lost you.
4
Ultra Divine Water. Watch
I have
this,
4 of them
chat.
as well.
Yeah, but I have like 7 times.
Delta,
as
do you know
much
what
as
time
you.
we did Time Chamber last night?
That was like 1 AM.
1 a.m. Damn.
It's around that.
Didn't they make Patara a small chance?
Yeah, it's smart. You can get like every item now except for
Any news on when the
Yeah,
Viltrum
why?
Empire arrives? Nah, no news.
Hey, Delta! I know key! I need... I
Look
give
Look at
up.
that, bro. Fully
Dodge.
restored me. This makes doing stamina way faster. What are the changes? They haven't came yet. We discussed the changes. We discussed possible changes. Like a lot of us did earlier. And I'm gonna forward the information to the devs so that way they can hopefully make a change.
I think you got Bobity's mind control. Completely forgot about that.
It's not better. It's not good to use like long term now.
Best thing they should do for perfecting is to remove it for real. I
Yes,
I
you
feel
know what
like
they
that's
did?
just like an idiotic thing to say, I'm sorry. A mechanic didn't come out perfectly designed, so they should just fucking remove it.
That's stupid.
A message about Super Saiyan 2.
Like something Delta would do.
Just by doing the planet yard rat in space, I got the 2 and 3/4 mastery of 2. Yeah, the mastery is fire. The new mastery update. Rage bait. I think he genuinely thinks that. But like his criticism is like so misplaced. The other items, one of them does defense, one of them is for key. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. One of them's for stamina, one of them's for key, one of them's for defense.
I'm hopping on Legends. I had Delta.
Uh-huh.
Rainbow text does not mean it's an ultra. Just wanna let you know.
Thank you, Dennis. You've played for like a month. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime, pal.
Damn, stamina really does just take forever, huh? That's why it's better to just AFK it, honestly.
How do you AFK it?
How do you AFK flying around?
When you run out of stamina.
You don't have to just AFK it fully. You can just watch a YouTube video. Don't even worry about it. Tiny task. Yep, that's true. You could do that as well.
That works.
Delta!
What?
Raid.
I'm not on Future Earth.
You need more
No,
female
I'm talking about
heroes?
husband.
I wonder who said that before.
Talking about Dragon Ball Legends Delta, you know you need that CC.
Hero Hawks, yeah, absolutely. The problem is stamina and key type training. It takes too long to get it to be. I'm literally using Super Saiyan 2, which is like a early... I would say 2 is like the cutoff between early to mid game. And like... It takes freaking forever. And I have 2 times mastery.
Time to try and go find a 5-star Dragon Ball Namek, cause fun.
What are your thoughts on Snake Way? What Snake Way? In Final Stand? What is there to think about it? I don't really see the... It was just whatever. It was a mini game for people to get the tester. Do I think he's rage baiting? Snake Way itself, no, but what he says in the Discord server is 1,000,000% rage bait. But the game itself, there was nothing wrong with it. Wanting the most dedicated players to do it is perfectly fine. I mean, I feel like he could have done it a different way. Like, you know, you could have just chose people, but he probably didn't know who to choose. It's not about playing the game early. Space Mach Attack, it's pretty decent for mastering forms, yeah. The only problem is it's an ultimate. I didn't do Snake Way because I had work in the morning. Gray did not do that. I believe Sony did that. And the reason they did that was to test it, funnily enough. Which I don't know why they did that to test it. I don't know why they couldn't have just done testing, but... You don't like that DBOG is forcing you to play the game, is basically what you're saying. Yikes. It's not like anyone even is in ranked anyway, man. Do I think FSR would be good as Prime Final Stand? There's no way to tell. All you can do is hope for the best. I think it's very possible that it could be. The problem with perfecting forums... Dude, I just realized I never got back to build Super Chat.
Oh yeah, Delta.
Oh yeah, you never
Bobby.
did.
Do I need a 1-star Namek?
I think I just need the Namek balls now.
Huh?
Like all of them.
You wanna come get it?
Nah.
Then don't say that, you fucking... Ooh, you poo-poo head.
What's wrong with this? You getting rage baited?
You know what? Don't talk to me anymore.
Or literally my legend's disciple.
I'm about to ball with God Goku.
What? You can't do that.
I can, I'll delete the account and make a new one without saving it.
Well, that's your fault.
Perfecting is easy if you got 2 times in Time Chamber. Well, the thing is everyone has fucking Time Chamber. That's what we gotta stop denying.
How much is Time Chamber? Is it 500k?
Golden, listen. You can totally not like the perfecting system, but just because you don't like it, that doesn't mean that they should just fucking remove it. My whole reasoning, and I went through this with literally everybody. There was like 40 people with your exact same opinion earlier, and I like the way I worded things. I got them to understand and like why it's like a, you know what I'm saying, like a good thing that the devs can do. Pretty much, they just need to make it so that way getting to B on key control and stamina is easier. That's all they have to do. They need to make getting to B quite easy. It shouldn't take me hours and hours of grinding to get to B. It should be like pretty easy. But going beyond B is perfectly reasonable to take a long time. Dome Speed Rush is good for balance builds, but it's even better for key players.
The Key Blast portion does like 80% of the damage.
I understand your point. I feel thanks for at least understanding. Like, all I'm saying is like you are justified, but saying to like what you are saying about form perfecting is 100% true. It is too grindy to get to B, which is the problem. But saying to remove it, we're jumping the gun. We are jumping the gun.
We?
What's the main difference between Generations and Final Stand for someone who never played Generations? I mean, how would I Dennis, how would I explain it? Well, no, you're not a good person to ask. You barely play this game. He's also deaf.
I don't know how you would.
I mean,
they're different.
This-
They're both Dragon Ball games, but like.
I would say Final Stand is way more simple in a sense of there's a lot less mechanics. Like, obviously, there was tech that was created in Final Stand to act as game mechanics by players. But in DBOG, there's so many more genuine game mechanics and PvE aspects of the game and just stuff like that. Final Stand was so grindy. That is incorrect. Final Stand was nowhere near as grindy as this game is. Nowhere near as grindy. No way, Jose. This game is basically, if you look at Final Stand as your typical, like, Final Stand was like the, it was the standard for Dragon Ball Roblox games. This game is trying more so to be more like an official title. So, like, Final Stand was perfect at being a very basic bandit beater. It was the perfect bandit beater. In every way.
The bandit beater.
This game is trying to do something more. And that's not me saying this game is better, because I legitimately think Final Stand is better. But I would say Final Stand, you can't even finish Earth in a day? Yes. Yes, you can. In Final Stand, you can get to endgame in one day in Final Stand. I don't know why I
finish
cooler.
Namek one day.
In Final Stand, you can finish endgame. You can get to the end of the game in one day.
What do you mean by end of the game? Like, what do you call it?
Rollies. Hard top. You can do hard. You can do a hard top from level 1 in one day.
Hard top.
I mean, Tech, you're talking to someone who streamed beating Final Stand every day for years. I'm sorry, man. It's a losing battle. I simply just know what I'm talking about more than you do when it comes to Final Stand. That's not a diss. That's just the facts. I used to stream beating Final Stand every single day. Brother, you can be OG in Final Stand all you want to. I streamed myself 5, 6, 7 hours a day, streaming Final Stand every day, doing slots every day. You can get to hard top level in one day. This isn't a debate about the games. I'm just being, like, dead ass, like, DBOG is more grindy. Saying DBOG is less grindy than Final Stand, it's like, I'm sorry, you're just not thinking. Because it's not just levels. Even if you want to say you can't beat Final Stand in one day, it takes you 2 days. Even if you want to say that, DBOG is still more grindy. When is alternate story coming back? When I get the time to tackle it. I have a lot of footage for it for an episode. I just need to get a little bit more and edit it together, which takes a very long time. Now, Techneron, that's different. I agree with you there. endgame grinding is terrible, but that's because the game was already dead. You weren't supposed to grind to level 2k, and you never were. Tournament of Power was designed to get you to like 600 at most. Broly was designed to help with that, even get you to 700 if you were a real grinder, even 800 if you were a real grinder. I got to 800 from Broly's alone. And then Hardtop was just meant for you to go to heaven and grind forever. Because the game was already dead. Endgame grinding is not the argument I'm making. How long does it take to beat DBOG? It depends on your definition of beat DBOG. If you mean get to... Okay, listen though, Techneron, listen, bro, please. DBOG isn't just getting to the max level or beating the story, right? Listen, in Final Stand, the only grinding that there is in Final Stand is getting to the highest level that you can. That is the only form of grinding. There is no form mastery. There are no mentors. There is no, like, crazy-ass special shit. There's Dragon Balls, but they are, like, so unbelievably unnecessary that doesn't even matter. And in DBOG, they are necessary. DBOG has so many more mechanics. There are infinite more mechanics in DBOG. Look, this is what DBOG is. Look at all these masters that you have to beat all of these guys 5, 6, 7 times. All of them. Look at your forms. You have to master all these forms. Then you have to perfect all these forms. I'm not saying it's a con. I never said it was a con. I'm just saying you have to include that in grinding. What are the paths for Namekians? We saw one. It's like a dragon. Pretty cool. What path am I gonna take on my main? Probably God. Saiyan is not the base race, no.
Form.
Saiyan is one of the lower end races in this game, unfortunately.
Saiyan is like a C tier rate. Are they B with the new buff?
I don't know. I haven't really messed with it too much.
Is it like D tier really? So when you compare them to the rest of the races,
I think they only go up like by 1 tier, probably.
from what to what though? From D to C? C to B?
Depends on what you think they were before.
Fair enough.
The last thing I'll say about the Final Stand and DBOG grind is I'm pretty confident if we're using every tool at our disposal, I could get max level, not max level, but we'll say max level in Final Stand as 500. I think that's fair. Having to do a couple tournament powers is fair, I think. Assuming I have help to do them. And you can... assuming you have help... Okay, listen. Using every tool in your arsenal possible. Every technique, every like, bug or whatever. Not bug, but like, every method to level up possible. In Final Stand, I'm pretty sure I can get to 500 before a DBOG player could get to 700 or 600. I'm pretty sure. Because I remember doing something in Final Stand in like 4 hours. Like beating everything in like 4 hours. Fastest leveling you can do. I'm saying without 4 times. 4 times excluded, because Final Stand also had a 4 times. I say with 2 times. Think as a new player, in what regard? What am I thinking of as a new player? Grinding and leveling? I feel like DBOG is like, again, because you're faced with form mastering, form perfecting. You're faced with mentors. Like, mentors are so grindy at the start of the game. Mentors are terrible at the start of the game, dude. They're so hard. They need to be, like, easier for sure. They really do. Yeah, the worst part about DBOG's grind is the Dragon Ball wishes, and then the HTC stats and Gravity Room stats. Player from world to world. Well, again, like, that's just like a very extreme specific in which I think you guys are underrating Final Stands as well. Like Final Stand is like world to world was really not that bad. You might be thinking of like the first time you did it. But like still, like I'm not saying that Final Stand's world to world was faster than DBOG's, hell no. Especially not after this new update. Get a full set of Dragon Ball in 30. I know that, but having to wait a week is crazy. Like it's like, think about it like this, right? You can't quote-unquote beat DBOG in less than 5 weeks. You physically can't do it. I mean, now you kind of physically can with Neva, but even if you use Neva, it's 1 month. It's 32 days for Time Chamber to fully beat the game. And again, that's not a fair comparison necessarily, because Final Stand just doesn't have that much content in it, which I agree with. I have 4 mastery points, but my point still stands. Like, if you're looking at Final Stand versus DBOG in a sense of which is more grindy, saying Final Stand is just so flat out wrong. No, 2K and Final Stand is not comparable to DBOG maxing. They're not. They're different. Fighting Goku and HTC in Final Stand was so boring. It was bad, but you know what's worse is the minigame in DBOG. The minigame is so much worse. I'm so glad they made it so that way you can just kind of play in there. The best race in DBOG, I can give you like a top 3 or so, which is Android, Frost Demon, and Half Saiyan. GC needs to revamp? Absolutely. Absolutely. What level form is the best to master? Just depends on what you mean by best. Ultimate. Ultimate, the problem with Ultimate in this game right now is that it's just so strong. It's too strong. Android, Frost Demon, Demon, Human, Kai. That's a good top 5. Wait, where's Half Saiyan? You think Half Saiyan over Human? Or Human over Half Saiyan? Hell no. Consider Frost Demon the best in the game generally? I mean, it's Frost Demon or Android, really. Half Saiyan didn't make the cut. I disagree with that. If you're Techneuron, I think if you go half Saiyan with the exact stats that you have on your Frieza right now, not much changes. I really do. I'm not gonna lie, Tech. Listen to this, right? I think your fights would be longer, but I think your win percentage would go up. The 2 times base charge would be gone. Well, no shit, man. Obviously. But you would get the job done the same way. I just think it would be longer fights. So your wins would be a little slower probably. But in turn, I think the rare occasion that you lose, the percentage of your win-loss would go up. Like your wins would be more common. Not that you lose often. How often do you go red health? That's what I'm saying. Your fights would be longer, but situations where you go red health, you can straight up one-shot. Your red health, you're likely losing. I know, that's my whole point as to why Saiyans and Bojacks suck. Trust me. But that ability is so unbelievably strong. Like, you don't understand, man, how strong that ability is. It's crazy. It genuinely is crazy. And the better you are at Sling, the better Half Saiyan is. Yeah, Tom, I agree. It's just that, you know, they're casuals. They don't really understand how to play. I agree with that, Techneuron. I do agree with that. But your health stat is so high. And especially if you took some of your damage and put it in the health, because health is just a much better stat. Like, I'm serious, man. Half Saiyan is, like, crazy. I don't think there's any way human is better than Half Saiyan. There's no way. Unless they're low as well, but that's the thing. Think about it like this, Tech. If 2 competent players are PvPing, one of them being red could mean the other one is also in red. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, a lot of the time you get stamina broken in orange and then you lose immediately, right? That happens a lot. I agree with that. But hybrids are just, they have such a crazy X factor. It depends on the health stat. It depends on the health stat. Health is so broken. If players started allocating their stats in the health more, it would be broken. I mean, Tech, I agree with you. Those 2 races I have over Hybrid. Hybrid is my number 3. I just think that Hybrid is probably better Demon than Kai. Or better than Demon and Kai, but... I mean, Kai, you can convince me, but... I don't know. Hybrids are just crazy. Their ability is stupid. Is 1.5k good? Hell no! To the no, no, no. Also, Bill, thank you for the super chat earlier. I appreciate that a lot. I kind of agree. Chat, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I think we did it, we made good progress today. I will forward the results to the devs. I agree, Tech. I don't know if Kai is necessarily overrated, because think of Kai like this. Kai is a key damage build on any other normal race other than Frost Demon and Android. Except you have good slinging damage. And you're doing more damage with your slinging anyway. It's so good, man. Kai didn't need the 1.3 times. Don't listen to that guy, 1.5k health is good. No! No! I do not need to educate you guys on health again. Do not rage bait. 1.5k health is trash! General path, I would go... If you're allowed to go UI on top of your paths, I'd go UI. Easily. Which I think you will be able to. That's a fair argument, Tech. I feel you. Alright, later, guys.